Morning, guys. I'm out in the terrace beds and weeding a little bit, and I realized I've never highlighted the trees and the ground covers that I have around the pond. So while I'm out here doing this, let me just tell you what we have here. This is a very old dwarf Alberta that I've limbed up, and when we get down on the lower level, you'll be able to see how I've limbed it up. In order to let this this is a weeping lace leaf Japanese maple, which was given to me again. It was given to me in a I think gallon pot that was almost dead from a friend, Chuck Riddle, and thank you, Chuck, because this is beautiful. And today I decided I can see weeds growing up in there, cutting back these seed heads from the columbine, but I'm going to limb this up just a little bit. I do most of the pruning on the lace leaf Japanese maple in the winter or early spring before it leaves out, and it's late to leaf out, which is wonderful in this area because we get those frosts in May. I have kept the limbs from going up into the tree, so everything is weeping forward. But as we move forward here, we'll go down, and the ground covers are beautiful. This is Pachysandra that you can see from this side that has taken over nicely, and I want it to take over all this bed. It's all contained. When I'm limbing up today, I'm going to take up anything that's laying into the Pachysandra, and I will hold off until early spring to go in here, and if I can see that things are crossing over, I will cut those out. But just for today, I thought it just needs a little spruce up. I did a really good prune on it last winter and spring, but I like to keep things as light as possible. And let's get this one. And sharpening these pruners was a good idea last week. So let's go on down in here. Along the edge, I've had mint growing, and I just came in the other day and trimmed it back where it's starting to look a little ugly, but I like keeping the mint for, summer drinks, whether they're alcoholic or not. But you can see right in here, under the pond, I like to keep the little Buddha face showing. It seems to be framing nicely. And the pond, there was a video that Reg did for us that you can see how we have built the pond and how what we use to keep it clean and clear like we have. Plus the sound of running water is wonderful. But as we come around here, I'll be taking up some more of these limbs. And this Pachysandra, I just let it do its thing. These have all self-seeded themselves. I didn't plant these ferns here. Adding a nice soft edge to the garden. And some weeds that I will pick up and throw away. But also, another nice ground cover in here is my, Plumbago, with this beautiful blue flower. Look at this. Between the Plumbago, this time of year with this blue flower, and the bees love it, and in the Pachysandra, the white blooms in the spring, it just gives a lovely, lovely look. But what brought me into this garden today is this huge weed. Clean that out. Bring that out. And these chimes, they're Frankie telling me that he's glad I'm out here in the garden with him. But this tree, I will keep any branches from going into this big old tree. It stays shaded most of the time. And this extra netting you see is to keep the deer out. But this garden to me is just beautiful. And I wanted to share that with you. So there you have it. Highlighting the pond garden, and there's a few more weeds to get in here and remove. And that's gardening on the Westward for today. Get out and have fun. Bye.